is she doing? Eating 90% cacao bar right now. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I heard her the other day say that celery juice is making her sick. Uh-huh. Yep. No, I know. She's eating cacao bar. Yeah. She put cacao in her smoothie. Uh-huh. Oh, wait. Her boyfriend just walked in. Zzz. I'm a fly. I'm on the wall. Her boyfriend, he's been complaining that the celery juice is bothering him too. Uh-huh. And he just put cacao in his smoothie. And then he put, oh, he's doing it now. He's putting 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in his smoothie. I wonder who told him to do that. Zzz. Uh-huh. I'm a fly. On the wall. Uh-huh. Yeah. You see the receipt? Another medical treatment receipt. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think she had 14 vials of blood drawn. Uh-huh. Yep. Let me go see if I could see the other medical treatment receipt. I'm going to fly down there. Uh-huh. New medical treatment. New medical treatment. Alert, alert. Uh-huh. Let me get back to the wall. I'm a fly. I'm on the wall. Uh-huh. Yeah, they had pizza the night before. Uh-huh. They said it was a vegan pizza. It had a corn crust. Uh-huh. No, they don't know corn is bad. Uh-huh. She's writing a post. She's on her phone now. She's writing a hate post against Medical Medium. Uh-huh. What she's saying that the celery juice, she's saying she tried Medical Medium, her and her boyfriend, and it doesn't work. Yeah. Oh, he's taking an apple cider vinegar shot right now. Take a look. Zzz. Yeah, her boyfriend just did 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar. I want his functional medicine. Oh, wait, shh. He's saying his functional medicine doctor told him to be on apple cider vinegar. Uh-huh. I don't know why they say they're on Medical Medium protocols when they're not. Uh-huh. Whew, it stinks in here. Phew. Stinks. She's wearing perfume. It's chemicals. Uh-huh. He's wearing cologne. Phew. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's lighting a scented candle. Yep. He's lighting a scented candle. All the chemicals. Wait, she's saying she finished up the post. She's about to post it. How Medical Medium is... she's posting how Medical Medium's a cult. Uh-huh. Let me fly by the seat. I'm trying to listen. Zzz. I'm trying to read the post before it goes out. Zzz. Uh-huh. She said Medical Medium's a cult. Yep. Yep. I think she's angry because Medical Medium went against chocolate and coffee. Uh-huh. And kombucha tea and nutritional yeast and apple cider vinegar. Yep. And cacao. I said that right. I'm just a fly. What do I know? Zzz. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think they're just mad. And they don't like how Medical Medium's against the high-fat diet. Zzz. Oh, she's about to send the post out. She says Medical Medium celery juice does not work. And celery juice is bad. And that Medical Medium's a cult. Uh-huh. Zzz. Okay. Whoa. She just put 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in her oatmeal. Zzz. Yep, it's peanut butter. Yep. Uh-huh. Ooh, her boyfriend's making some eggs right now. Look, he's got 2 scrambled eggs. Zzz. Oh, wait. Her boyfriend just said, honey, let's try some matcha tea today. Uh-huh. I know, she's just going to be high in caffeine all day. Well, he's high too, so who cares? Zzz. Zzz. Oh, he's making 2 scrambled eggs. Oh, wait. She's slicing up an avocado to put on top of her scrambled eggs. Zzz. Oh, he's putting avocado on his toast. He's making avocado toast. Zzz. Oh, she just posted. She just sent the post-it out, and she has a grin on her face. Uh-huh. She's happy she's trying to destroy Medical Medium. And he is too. They're laughing right now. Uh-huh. Yep. But they feel like their truth. It's their truth. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. This fly business is so hard to deal with. I gotta go. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye. We're live. We're live, you guys, and we're live on TikTok. We're live on IG. We're on the IG main channel. We're live on Clubhouse too, you guys. Good to see you guys. I'm making French fries, good ones too. And yeah, it's important to know, you guys, they rob and steal any chance for you to heal. They rob and steal any chance for you to heal. They do. They do. Even the podcast doctors that steal medical medium information right now still want to rob and steal any chance for you to heal. And yeah, and they want you chasing a high. You guys are born and bred to chase a high. You like chasing highs? You guys like chasing highs? You guys like being up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You love that? You love being up, down, then your teeth all get screwed up and they all start falling apart as time goes on, and then you're gaining all this weight. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you're a few pounds heavier, a pound lighter, a few pounds heavier. Oh, teeth are starting to fall apart. Up, down, anxiety's up, anxiety's down, anxiety's up, anxiety's down, up, down, up, down, up, down. High chasers, man. They want you to chase the high. BV Acaro, good to see you. They love when you chase the high. You're trained. You guys are trained. You're trained like dogs. Good dogs. Good dogs. Yeah. You know, I heard medical medium, it's called. That's funny because medical medium is the only place where it's different information. The cult is the big club outside of medical medium that wants you doing all the stuff that destroys your health. That's the cult. That's the cult. And science research, that's a cult too. Right now in chronic illness, science and research, that's a cult. They want you high on your coffee, your matcha tea. They want you high on your chocolate. They want you high on your nutritional yeast, all that MSG. They want you high on your ACV because ACV causes all this disturbances with your hormones and then your adrenals just crash. They want you high. They want you high. You stay high, you stay high, you stay high. That's the cult out there. You know why? They mirror everything they say. There are literally clones out there in the health realm. Medical medium information has always been original and unique and different than anything out there in alternative medicine. And if you see medical medium information out there, it came here originally for the last 35 years, just so you guys know, okay? Now, it's opposite of a cult. It is literally the truth, okay? It's the truth of what's going on so you can protect yourself. So you call this a cult where I'm trying to stop a pregnant mom from losing 14 vials of blood so her baby's brain doesn't get damaged? Is that a cult, or is that trying to save a mommy and a baby? What is that? Okay? Or you call it a cult when ACV is knocking out all your teeth? Literally, it's going to destroy all your teeth as you go on in your life. You're going to need so much teeth work because of ACV, apple cider vinegar. So you call it a cult, or are you calling that more like Anthony is trying to stop you from losing all your darn teeth as you grow older? What is it called? Is that a cult? What is that? What is that? Someone said, cry on TikTok said, cries on TikTok said, that's the best damn cult. Okay? Medical medium information is the only one saying try to stay away from your coffee so you're not addicted to psychoactive drugs, so you just don't get your life isn't in shambles, your whole life up and down, so you literally so you don't have your babies and children addicted to caffeine too their whole life. So you call that a cult or you call that truth? What do you call that? Right? What's a cult? The podcast doctor's trying to push all that fat inside of you. The podcast doctor's trying to sell you all that collagen and protein powder. That's a cult. That's a cult. The brainwashing, protein. That's where protein. You're brainwashed to death. Caffeine's good for you. Cacao's good for you. That's a cult. That's brainwashing, right? Brainwash all that apple cider vinegar, all that other just nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, kombucha tea, bone broth. That's a cult. And I talked about bone broth literally destroying your body for a lot of reasons. It gives you a high, and I talked about that because of all that adrenaline that's inside the bone, right? So they're all mirroring the same stuff. They're all talking the same stuff. So that's the club out there. That's the mob. So you guys like to be in the mob. You can be out there in the mob. I won't fault you for it. But that's the cult and mob out there. And Stella Maris, that's the gaslighting mob out there. That's what they do. Okay? That's what they do. Well, Lizzie31 says protein isn't good for you. It's not that protein isn't okay. Like, protein from your spinach is good for you. It's not what keeps us glued together. It's not why we're sick. Everybody's getting everybody's getting a ton of protein and they're sick. They're dying. People with chronic illness, they're all getting protein. No one's not getting protein. But they have you brainwashed as if that's the reason why you're sick, or if that's why there's a problem at all. It's all the brain. This is the cult out there. The massive cult. Like, to free yourself from the cult is the medical medium information. That's how you free yourself from that cult. That's the Jim Jones cult out there. Science or research is the Jim Jones cult out there. That's the whole cult out there. It's making sure you're high every day. High on your caffeine, high on your fats, sick on your vinegar, sick on your chocolate. Yes, sick on your chocolate, damn right. Sick on your fats, high on your bone broth, your steroids, high on all of it. Okay? That's where the cult is. Educating myself. Yeah, exactly. That's where it all is. So in order to escape that, medical medium information has been getting people out off their deathbed, the chronic illness, the chronically ill, out of that place of hell and bringing them back because it's got common sense. It's got common sense. Yeah. Chocolate, of course you could still do chocolate if you wanted to. I'm just telling you what it does. I'm telling you what the caffeine does. Yeah, kombucha. Nico Wally, 33. Kombucha's terrible for you. Turns your blood into acid. Been saying that for 35 years. It drops your pH down to nothing so viruses take over. So you got all these yoga mamas drinking their kombucha tea because they're brainwashed. Everybody gets brainwashed. And I know this is hard information to hear because when you hear it, you're going like, you know what? That's uncool. He's uncool. Because he's saying that, right? Yeah, Vibrantly Nourished on TikTok, common sense and truth, right? Medical medium information. And somebody might be saying, well, of course he's going to say that. He's the medical medium. That's not true. I'm not going to say that because I'm the medical medium. It's Spirit of Compassion's information. It's not even mine. It comes from above since age 4. So I have to do the same thing where I'm like, saying, oh my God, the information's incredible, because it is. But yeah, Ashley Kibben, good to see it. I'm grateful for you too and your videos. Lisa says, use a different word other than brainwashed, maybe. Why? Okay, tricked? Convinced in a way that's unbreakable? So they convince you in a way that's unbreakable, so you can't break the thought process? What do you call that? It's actually brainwashing. Why do I have to change the word? The real Brooke says it's brainwashing. Why do I have to change it? I don't understand. That's the whole thing. It's mind control out there. That's what it is in the health realm. I'm not saying the mom and pops that are doing it. Lissy Cohen, good to see you. We all wouldn't be here if it didn't work. Lissy, good to see you. It's like, I don't understand. Like, if everybody's that's a better word, programmed. Programmed's a good word. Programmed, that's brainwashing. That's what programmed is. Program is brainwashing. That's what that is. Wild Lizzie Flower says brainwash is the right word, right? Isn't gaslighting the right word? Brainwashing is the right word. Isn't cult the right word? Should I not use those words? Am I supposed to be PC or something? Has it got to be like this PC crap? Is that what it is? Where I can't say brainwashing? Is that now PC wrong or something? I'm confused. Is cult a PC thing? You can't say science research and you can't say everybody, they're in these cults where it's all paid for. Did you know, right? You guys are literally victims of the ad campaigns everybody's running 24/7 to convince you and condition you. Absolutely. Conditioning is brainwashing. That's the word. That's the same thing. Yep. But people are allowed to call me every bad name in the books. Is that what it is, you guys? Everybody's allowed to call medical medium all the bad names. Everybody's allowed to post terrible crap about medical medium that isn't true. Everybody's allowed to try to throw a medical medium under the bus. Everybody's trying to spiritually racist a medical medium because I hear a voice from above, Spirit of Compassion. So I have all these spiritual racists attacking me 24/7. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that we have to ban hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of spiritual racists because they're attacking me because I hear a voice? And all the other people that are spiritually discriminating against me. So it's okay for all that to happen, but I'm not allowed to say brainwashing. It's okay for that to happen, but I'm not allowed to protect you guys. I'm not allowed to tell you guys that they rob and steal every chance for you to heal out there. You guys don't know it, but I'm not allowed to tell you this, because if I tell you this, then all of a sudden that's bad. That's bad. I tell you this. Oh, okay, that's bad. But they're allowed to literally say the most heinous things. I get death threats all the time. I get death threats constantly, all the time out there. Constantly out there. Death threats, death threats, death threats, death threats, constantly, constantly. Healthy Liz says they make videos hating on you. It's so ridiculous. They do. I get death threats all the time. That's when you know you're doing something right. That's when you know you're doing something right. Okay? Yeah. Black Lot Flock says, thanks for having our backs, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. It's like, you know, and that's what it is. So it's death threats, it's attacks, spiritual racism against me, it's spiritual discrimination against me. Why? Because medical medium information has proven itself to be the only place people truly heal in the alternative medicine arts. And then the alternative podcast doctors, the top podcast doctors now steal all of medical medium's information. And then they're trying to use tidbits of it because they got nothing else to say, because they've been saying the same old crap. Do your bone broth, do your kombucha tea, do your nutritional yeast, do your apple cider vinegar, do your coffee, do your matcha tea, do your green tea, do whatever, just, you know, all of it. And they just the same old stuff. Get your collagen in you, get your protein powder in you, keep on buying all that stuff, get your colostrum in you, get all that, and then how to stay, you know, and how to keep you high. Microdose all your crap, do this and that, plant medicine, that, and keep you high. And keep you. No, I know the TV doctors steal medical medium information all the time. I see it all the time. They always do that. They always steal it. Their producers steal it and give it to the doctor. Yeah, on TV. I know all about it. And so you guys are taught. Marissa, good to see you. You guys are taught to chase a high. You're more than taught. You're brainwashed to chase a high. That's how it works. And you guys, you're taught to be up, down, up, down. That's how you're controlled. That's how the cult controls you. You see how it works? Do you know how real cults work? Do you guys actually know how real cults work? You guys know? Real cults work, okay, by getting you high and then dropping you down. Getting you high and dropping you down. That's how you take full control over womankind. That's how real cults work. They get you high, they drop you down. You eat that chocolate bar, you crash. You eat that chocolate bar, you crash. You drink that alcohol, you crash. You take the supplements with alcohol in it, you go up, you crash. They put you on the high fats, you go up, women go up, they crash. Now they're eating high fats, crash. Now they're going for bad sugar, up, crash. That's how they teach you. They teach you all that. It's like you go up, because when you do all the high fats, you starve yourself from glucose. They starve you. And then you need to now go for bad sugar. And then they tell you, no, don't do the bad sugar. So then you think they're so smart. So then you get off the bad sugar and then you're back to the high, the fat, and then you crash. They brainwash women, the whole entire, the alternative medicine, conventional medicine, not the incredible practitioners that work in there. They're all taught to be brainwashed themselves and their patients. And that's how it works, right? And so it's all about high chasing. You guys are brainwashed to high chase. Cults work where they have to lift you up, crash you, lift you up, crash you. That's how it's done. That's how cults work. It's the only way to control you. To control you, you have to be high for a moment, a fake high, and then you got to crash. That's how they can control you. You'll be at every doctor's office, every practitioner's office. You'll be online buying products. You'll be up, down, up, down, up, down. And they own you. And they own you. They do. And that's how it's done. Yeah. You know, you guys got me back on TikTok. TikTok's actually calling any second. I got a call coming from them. TikTok told me they were going to call me. So let me see if I can get them on. But yeah. So, thanks for explaining. Hello? TikTok? You guys actually called me? Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. So everybody fought for me? So you guys said, you know what? If everybody cares this much, the medical medium community, they got power, huh? I know. They're complaining left and right. They wanted me back on TikTok. Hey, thanks. I'm back on TikTok. I'm back on TikTok. I can't believe it. I can't believe how happy I am. You guys, I really appreciate the call. You guys are awesome. All right, I got to get back to everybody, though. Okay. You guys, the whole point, though, like if you guys get kicked off IG, I'm on TikTok. I'm also on Clubhouse, too. So, Lorraine L, UK, the UK. So the whole point is, you guys, is that you're taught to chase the high, and then you drop, and then you chase the high again. You see how it's done. You see how it works. That's how it works. And the cult out there is literally the big club. But not Clubhouse, you guys. That's different. The cult out there is this big club. This big club. And the club is all saying the same crap and marrying the same crap. You know, the mirror. It's just the same stuff, parroting the same stuff over and over again for 35 years. You know another cult? Ionizer water machine cult. What a cult that is. And if you're trapped in that cult, I understand. I understand. A lot of just innocent people get trapped in that cult. And the alkaline ionizer water machines, they corrode. They corrode internally. So you get all that toxic heavy metal in you over time as the years go by. And nobody knows about it. It's a whole nother thing right there, right? And so their cults are out there. This is how it is. Wild Lizzie Flower says, yes, it's always a new thing, jumping from one high to the next. That's the name of the game out there, you guys. Thank you, Lizzie. Jumping from one high to the next. And that's how the cult out there works. And that's how their brainwashing works. You want freedom? You're not being charged here for $2,000, $3,000 programs. Am I charging you for a $10,000 program? Am I charging you guys? What am I charging you guys for? Subscription fees on my website? No, nothing there. Get the books free at the library, right? You know, I tell you the safest supplements to buy out there if you're going to buy it, because you're going to buy supplements anyway. You guys are going to buy all this crap out there anyway. So I'm like, look, if you guys are going to spend money and you're going to actually buy some crap out there with alcohol in it and citric acid and natural flavors and MSG, the MSG cult is unbelievable out there too. That's a huge one. I always say then, make sure you're getting the right stuff. Use the stuff I give my family, which is the Vimergy stuff. That's the magnesium glycinate. But the Vimergy stuff. V as in Victor, Imergy, Vimergy.com, in case you guys are going to ask any second. And I don't own the company. I'm not sponsored. The point is it's about like the best stuff out there, right? But I tell you about the wild blueberry juice, which I am working with these guys because I don't want this stuff to disappear. But the point is I got the free podcast for you guys, right? I got the free blog, free information. I got all everything's free. And I want you guys to be able to get a chance to heal, make your own decisions that aren't driven by the greed out there. And I could do all my own stuff for you guys. I could come out with all medical medium everything. You guys, I could come out with medical medium everything. I could come out with medical medium hats, medical medium shirts. I could have a medical medium hat. I could be merch. Medical medium merch. There's millions of people on the planet that have already gotten the books, right? So they would get all the merch. They would buy all the merch in the world. Medical medium supplements, medical medium clothes, medical medium hats, medical medium sneakers. You know, like all the other doctor influencers are doing on social media right now. They're trying to have their own merch, right? I could do all that and I don't do it, okay? Because it's not a cult. That's the whole point. And that crap out there is. And you know what's funny about merch. Yeah, it's all medical medium information is free. You want a medical medium shirt? Yeah. And you'd buy the medical medium hat. You guys are awesome. You want the MM hat? That's actually really fun. So you guys are taught to chase the highs. And that's how it is. You guys get brainwashed, right? And I'm trying to unbrainwash you. I'm trying to de-brainwash you. And I'm also trying to give you that message as they rob and steal any chance for you to heal. That's what they do. That's what they do. And And that's how it goes. You guys, I got to start making these potatoes, and we're going to talk about some killer stuff for sure. So let me start cutting up some fries. I want to get them in the oven. I want a whole nother round of fries. Let me just get some potatoes over here, you guys. So I got some phone calls coming in later. I'm hoping some people call, so we'll see what happens. But let me get some potatoes on here. I'm going to make some fries. Show you how I cut up the fries here. You want the fly hat with medical medium on the front? I'm a fly. Let's cut some potatoes here. These are steamed potatoes. It works better that way too. You can also do them without them being steamed. So what I'm doing, I'm making some French fries. We're going to put it here on the platter. Okay, you guys? And I'm going to try to answer a couple questions too. Yeah, killer stuff. All right. I'm just getting these on here. What books talk about incontinence and overactive bladder? Cleanse to Heal. That book right there, just so you know. It says Cleanse to Heal where it talks about that. Just so you know. All right. You guys, I'm just cutting up some potatoes. I'm making some fries right here. Teeth regeneration. First things first for teeth regeneration, okay? Get rid of the ACV, get rid of the caffeine. You want to keep your teeth? Get rid of the caffeine. Caffeine will rob all your calcium from your teeth. That's what caffeine does, just so you know, all right? So you guys, I'm putting this like this. This is what I'm doing right here. I don't know if you can see this. I'm putting some fries on here, all right? Your coffee doesn't need to touch your teeth to destroy them. ACV doesn't need to touch your teeth to destroy them. It just needs to go in your body. You can use a straw and it won't help. Chocolate doesn't even have to touch your teeth to destroy them. Chocolate doesn't even have to. You guys, I know you guys are going to have your chocolate, right? Many of you guys are going to have your chocolate. I'm not going to be able to stop that, right? I'm not going to be able to stop you guys from having your chocolate. I'm not going to be able to stop you guys from, doing the stuff you're doing. There's no way. Like, I can't do that. I get it. That stuff has too much power over all you guys. Too much power. It takes something inside of you that wants to be deconditioned out there, like they have you conditioned. Caffeine industry has a whole bunch of information about pregnant women. Right? The caffeine industry believes that if you can get a pregnant woman addicted to chocolate before she becomes pregnant, then there's a good chance she's going to do coffee or chocolate while pregnant, which will then get the child, the baby, addicted automatically because they have this whole thing where they have projections. So the brainwashing caffeine industry has these projections to make sure that you guys are brainwashed for an entire lifetime, for your children to be brainwashed for it. It's trusted in, this information. Like, this is a $1 trillion industry for the next 50 years. $1 trillion industry. So you guys are part of that. You guys are in the matrix of health, right? That's what it is. They have you trapped in the matrix. I know the term matrix isn't medical medium. We know the famous movie, The Matrix. Right? And they want you to feel good on your highs. They want you to feel good on your chocolate, on your coffee. They want you to get that false sense of feeling good, right? They want you to have that. But you guys are trapped in the matrix. That's how they do it. That's how it's done. I'm putting some French fries in here, okay? Then you crash even harder. Then you need more high. Then you crash harder. Then you need more high. High chasing. They want you chasing the high. That's how it works. It's all about chasing the high. Doing some more fries here, you guys. These are a little bit more bigger. These are more the steak fries, right? You guys, the steak fries. Now, medical medium information, as you guys know, is not animal protein, nor is it plant-based, but you can be plant-based. If you're plant-based, I recommend staying plant-based. If you're plant-based, I recommend it, okay? If you're animal protein and you love it, stay animal protein, but you can learn how to heal, though. Of course you don't feel good when you come down off the chocolate. Of course you don't feel good when you come down off the caffeine. No one does. That's why you have to get back on it as fast as you can, right? The caffeine industry believes women are weak. Marissa, is that crazy or what? Marissa, the caffeine industry believes women are weak. Did you know that? Did you know the caffeine industry even has that? They have that in documents. Did you guys know that? They believe women are weak. Isn't that interesting? Do Big Pharma believes women are weak. Did you know that? They believe women are weak. Is that incredible? Is that sick? So the industries, the Big Pharma and caffeine industry are hand in hand. They work together. That's why there's caffeine in a lot of drugs. Right? They believe, you believe that? Elevate, evolve, and energize? They believe women are weak. That's how it's done. Just so you know. Yeah, Sarah, that's how it's done. It's about taking over women is what it is. Because women are the world changers, right? As women are how things get done. Any husband knows women are how things get done. Any husband knows the only thing that's going to get done is because it's going to be women. Women are the only thing that's going to get anything done, right? You guys know this, right? Boyfriends know that their girlfriends are the only way anything's going to get done. Am I right or am I wrong? You guys, am I right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'm wrong. Right? Am I wrong, you guys? Boyfriends know women are the only thing that's going to get done is because of women, right? Boyfriends, even though they may not admit it, right? Okay, you guys on Clubhouse, am I right? Elevate, evolve, energize says we are so strong that we are threatening, so they push us down. That's exactly true. 100%. That's 100% correct. That's 100% correct. Exactly. That's how it's done. Keep women down, push them down, keep them down because they're world changers. Keep them sick. Did you know the industry is set up to make sure women stay sick? Did you know that certain medical treatments are set up to keep women sick? Like I talked about all the antibiotics over the years with women with all kinds of health conditions is to keep women down and to keep them sick, right? A lot of other medical treatments too, you guys, right? The goal is to keep women down, and the industries know this. The caffeine industry believes women are weak, and you need to get them high. So evil men at the top of these industries know that if you get women high, you can get what you want out of them. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know how that works? The industry believes if you get women high, you can get what you want out of them. Okay, Instrumental says, it's not just women, dude, ... ha 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 ha, it's both women and men. It's not true. Yeah, they need men addicted and high too, but so they can have men help keep women addicted and high. That is true, but that's not the goal. That's not the goal. The goal is to keep women down and keep women high. So if you keep women jacked up, you can control them. You can get what you want out of them. That's how it's done. And that philosophy's been around since Rome, getting women drunk with wine in Rome, just so you know. So, to convince women in Rome to do things men wanted women to do, you just had to get them drunk on wine. Okay? So 2,000 years ago, that was the technique. Make sure women are addicted to wine. This is 2,000 years ago. Make sure women are addicted to wine so you can get what you want out of them. Did you guys know that? That process has never gone away. It's still here today. Keep women high, keep them chasing their highs, and you can get what you want out of them. That's how it's done. And that's how the cult works. That's how the outside cults work. The industry, I'm going to get these in the oven. So I got the oven cooking right now. I got the oven on. What about clean wine? What, it's sustainable? It's fair trade? The goal is to keep women on alcohol. The goal is to keep them high in caffeine. Alcohol and caffeine. You keep them down and you keep them addicted. That's the industry. It's been here for 2,000 years. It's been here longer than 2,000 years. That's how it's done, you guys. That's just so you know, right? So that's the club on the outside, right? Medical medium community, the reason why you guys always get attacked, right? Every time you tell your healing story and a whole bunch of, a whole bunch of evil people start commenting, saying, no, medical medium doesn't work, or medical medium, he's bad, or medical medium's a cult, or medical medium's whatever, right? All that outside stuff, that noise, right? That's the mob. That's the cult and mob. That's who they are. That's how it's done out there. So, and because if you aren't, you need to be owned by them. That's what they want. You need to be their dog. You need to be their woman and their dog. That's how the industries work. The caffeine industry that's putting out billions of dollars a year to teach everybody that matcha tea and coffee is good for you, to teach you that cacao is good for you. That's all there so that you become their dog on the outside. That's the cult on the outside, the mob. You have to be a part of that mob. Now, they're not going to make it look like you're in the mob. They're not going to make it look like you're part of it. They're not going to make it look like you're their dog. But you are. You're addicted and you're stuck in it. You're stuck in it and you're stuck in it. It's like being part of the matrix. Then they want you high in fats. So that whole industry will teach you to stay on fats. Keep on fats. Stay on fats. Lots of fats. Lots of fats. Right? And this is what they want. And the mob will also have you on, that's what they'll do. Lots of fats. And then women lose all their adrenaline power. You know where women's power is? Okay? It's in two places. It's in their adrenals. That's in three places. Spirit of compassion just corrected me. And you wonder why why I don't contradict myself, you guys, in 35 years of doing this with the amount of lives I do and the amount of work I've done and everything, and all the medical books and everything else that I've done? It's because I'm corrected. That's why. I'm corrected by Spirit of compassion. So, and Spirit of compassion said, there's three things, right? The three things that where women hold their power. One is their reproductive system, the other is their adrenals, and the other is their mind, right? Their soul. So the industry wants to break one of those three down or all three of those down. Okay? So that's what it is. All the industries, they want that broken down. They want big pharma brainwashing you. They want the protein world, the alternative medicine to brainwash you. They want the caffeine industry to brainwash you. They want everybody brainwashed. And you brainwash them by trying to take control over them, over women. And you hit them hard in the reproductive system. You hit them hard in their adrenals. You take out their adrenals. You take out their minds, right? And that's how it's done. Yeah. So important to know. Just forgive my hands a wrench, you guys. So I got some French fries cooking in the oven. Yep, French fries cooking in the oven here. Yeah? Yeah, I'm about to do a post about medical medium. Yeah, I'm about to try to I'm going to mess him up. I'm going to do a post on how celery juice doesn't work and how celery juice is bad for you. Yeah. And how it can give you blisters or make you sick. What? What do you mean it's other things like my perfume that's making you sick? No, it's not. It's not the perfume. It's not, It's not my high-fat diet. So what if I have, what do you mean? It doesn't matter if I have fats every day, all day long. It's not that. It's a celery juice. No, I have to write this post. I have I have to ruin this guy. He's bad. This guy is so... It's not my chocolate. It's not my caffeine. I can have a coffee drink every day. I have one coffee drink a day. And I have matcha tea in the afternoon because I heard it was good for my headaches. Yeah, I drink on the weekend. I drink wine on the weekend. Yeah. No, it's not that. It's the celery juice. That's why I'm having problems. The canola oil? I can have canola oil. I don't care about canola oil. Who cares about canola oil? Yeah. Pesticides? What do you mean? My neighbor sprayed pesticides? I just walk by it and kind of do this with my hand. That's all. I walk by it and do this with my hand. It's not pest. I'm telling you, it's the medical medium. He's causing all my problems. And you should see him. I was watching him one day, and he's so arrogant. He's such an asshole. I know. I'm going to put this post out. I'm going to try to take him down. And you know what I'm going to title it? MM Truth, or Truth MM or something. Or Live in My Truth. Or I'm going to try to title it like Be in My Truth. And then what I'm going to do is everybody will go to my post and they'll see how he's like arrogant, narcissist. He's egotistical, and he's a womanizer. And his celery juice made me sick. And I'm going to talk about how I've been doing celery juice for a year now, and it hasn't helped me out. No, I know I haven't done it for a year. I only did like 8 ounces like once every other day, and I got that stuff in the store that was already pre-made. Yeah, I'm going for a new medical treatment tomorrow. And I had a new cosmetic treatment last week. Yeah, I felt sick, but yeah, I'm in a new relationship. Yeah, he's got acne. And he's got acne and other problems. That's not why I'm sick. It's the medical medium. He's the worst. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, I had peanut butter on my acai bowl. Acai bowl? Yeah, I had peanut butter on it. I'm hanging up. I've got to get my post out. I got to destroy this guy. Like, fast. Yeah, I got new clothes delivered. I took the box from the delivery guy, and then I rubbed my face because I had to fix something on my face. I rubbed my face after touching the box. Who cares? There's no germs on the box from the delivery guy. Yeah. And then I opened up the box. I put the box on my bed. I didn't know it had grease underneath the box. Who knows that? There's grease underneath the delivery packages. I put the box on my bed, and I opened up the box. I didn't smell any fungicide, but I had a scented candle burning, though. Do you think that got in the way from it? I put the box on my bed, I took out my clothes, and I tried on my new sweater dress. Fungicide? There's no fungicide on my sweater dress. New clothes have fungicides? See, that's medical medium information. He's a cult. He's trying to trick everybody. I'm going to write this celery juice post. There's no bugs on the outside of the box that was delivered. What, the plague is on there? Like, how? Yeah, I got to hang up because I have to get this post out because I have to take this bastard down. Yeah, I was eating in a restaurant the other day. I didn't get food poisoning because I had a stomach ache after I ate at the restaurant, but my other friends didn't get any problems, so I didn't get food poisoning. It was the celery juice. Yeah. I got to go. You guys, I got to check on the fries. Hold on. Oh my God, this is a day. This is a day. Seaweed Hero, you're on TikTok now? You're tricking me out. You're either on the other side or the other side. Oh. Marissa, good to see you. Glad you guys are on. Please talk about women and their power, especially relating to the 3 areas. We have the reproductive system. Women hold their power there. And the goal is for the industries to control women and they control them. And control pregnancies in a lot of ways. I mean, oh my God, the amount of information in that is just unbelievable. And they try to control them with pathogens and viruses and pathogens. That's how. There's a reason why all women have Epstein-Barr, and Epstein-Barr is creating all their cancers. It's creating all their problems. It's creating their breast cancer. It's creating their and they have all these viral conditions, and they want women to have. There's a whole reason why Epstein-Barr even escaped the labs. Like, there's a whole reason why EBV even escaped the labs, right? There's a whole reason for that, okay? Because all the viruses, here's how the industry works, okay? The industry has to make sure that you eat eggs. That's how it's done. And the reason why the plant-based movement bothers the industry so much is because you leave eggs. No one knows that in the plant-based movement. They don't know that's why the industry, is bothered by a plant-based diet. And this isn't propaganda for vegans. This isn't propaganda against animal protein people. This isn't what this is. So, air fryers are okay, Chris. Yeah, exactly. So, but Epstein-Barr, you can heal from Epstein-Barr. You just got to know how to do it, and you guys are working on it. You guys are learning. But eggs were a survival food many years ago before the industry cracked open the top and raised every bug in there, and that's how all bugs go out. Every single bug that's a virus out there today was grown inside an egg. Okay? At least the guts of that model of that virus, right? Not the mutations that occur from being in people and then passed on to people. So, one person has Epstein-Barr, they pass it on to another person. Epstein-Barr can mutate. Viruses mutate inside people, right? So, yeah. You don't get a virus from eggs. You don't get a virus from eggs. That doesn't happen. You don't get a virus from eggs. Okay? Yeah. Lisa Marie, I got a podcast, Medical Medium Podcast at Apple. Are you guys listening to those episodes of Medical Medium Podcast at Apple Podcast? The 18 new episodes? I hope you guys are listening. The blood draw one, the neurological symptoms, the 5 meditations. I hope you guys are listening. There's so much information in those. So much, right? But the egg episode is just, oh God, you got to hear the egg episode. I mean, I know some of you guys listen, but you got to hear the egg episode. You have to. It's the eggs that feed the viruses. Then the viruses are raised inside a controlled environment, so they can cut the top of the egg off. Right on TikTok, right? You guys know the one I did with the Black Sabbath song? Do you guys remember on TikTok? You remember and I posted it on IG too, right? The one where I was like the mad scientist, and I had and I was putting viruses and everything inside eggs. I cracked, all the eggs were cracked open, right? It was during that Black Sabbath song. You guys remember that one? Yep, you remember? I watched that one the other day before TikTok banned me, right? I watched it before that happened. I said, that was a hilarious one. Yeah, because you love Sabbath, that's why you watched it, Clearly Nature, on TikTok. Incredible. So viruses get into us various ways. They don't get into us from eating an egg. They get into us, right? Various other ways. But they started in the egg. And they just magically escaped the eggs. They magically escaped the labs and got into us. Miranda Kerr. Hey, Miranda. Miranda Kerr's on, dear friend of mine. How's everything going? You're doing good? You're doing medical medium stuff. I know Miranda's doing medical medium stuff. I love when Miranda comes on. She's a dear friend of mine, and it's always happy to see her. I'm always happy to see her. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, so this information is so important. But what you'll know with the cult out there in the world, right? The cults and the mobs out there in medicine, alternative medicine, as I was telling you, they're going to make sure you're on eggs. Lots of eggs. You're doing your eggs. Every single dietitian is going to tell you to be on your eggs. Every nutritionist is going to tell you to be on your eggs. It's not that they're doing anything wrong. They're not. They're good people. I talk to nutritionists and dietitians. I talk to people all day long, like people out there, chiropractors, MDs, right? You guys know. And what happens is that they're being trained too, so they get brainwashed too, to make sure that if you're a woman, you better be on your eggs. It's almost like blasphemy as a woman to come off your eggs. You're not allowed to stop eggs. If you got endometriosis and fibroids and PCOS and HPV and anything else, they want you on eggs. That's what they want you on. That's how the industry works, the brainwashing industry. Watson on TikTok says, what's wrong with free-range eggs from the farm? Nothing would be wrong with them. Nothing would be wrong if the medical industry, the private medical industry, did not ruin them on you. That's what's wrong. So what happened was, before 1920, they discovered that the way they can study and raise pathogens was in an egg. So they crack open the top of the egg, they put the bugs in there, and then they would watch them, and they would grow them and proliferate them, because they found out that viruses and pathogens, Watson on TikTok, they found out that viruses and pathogens can eat undeveloped proteins inside of an egg, because it's an undeveloped protein. It didn't turn into a chick yet, right? And so then these bugs were studied, raised, and then released. So that's why everybody's sick. That's why you got all your Epstein-Barrs, your shingles, your cytomegalovirus, your HHV6, your HHV7, your HHV10 through 16 undiscovered, your Streptococcus group 100 million, like all of that. I gotta check my fries, you guys. You guys, I was cooking up some baby chicks for you, and I was cooking up some baby chicks for you, and then I had them in the oven. I had them on 300, so they're not moving too well right now. And I heard the chicken factory had a call coming in from the chicken factory. There's a call coming in, so I better listen out for them. Hello? Yeah, I know you fired me. I know. You fired me because you said that I stole chicken eggs from the factory that I was working in. I did. And you found out I raised them? Well, I just put them in the oven at 275 degrees. I wanted to slow cook them. Yeah. They're not moving too good right now. It's really sad. I think, yeah, I was trying to dry them because I washed them earlier. I gave them all a bath, and they were so happy, and they were running around, flopping around with their little wings. And then I said, why don't I put you guys in the oven under low heat? And now something sad happened. Yeah, I don't advise anyone to ever do that. But I'm kidding. They're all happy, and they're alive. You hear them? Yeah. Anyway, am I still fired from the chicken factory? Yeah, they're growing really good. I'm raising. You saw me steal a mom? When did you see me steal the mom? What do you mean? I stole the mom? What are you talking about? I didn't steal her. She followed me out. Yeah, no, they're okay. I was just kidding. KKT, I was just kidding. They weren't in the oven. I got French fries in the oven. You guys know I have French fries in the oven right now. Hey, yeah, no, okay, I got to get the French fries out of the oven. They're burning. I just smelled burnt French fries. Okay, I'll be right there. All right, got some French fries here. You guys are nice and toasty brown underneath. So, and I'm going to make a little bit of salad. Let's let these cool down a little bit. Let that cool down a little bit. Let's make a little salad. Whoa, we got a jam up over here. Make a little salad. All right, let's go, you guys. We got to make some salad real quick. I got some leftover greens over here. Let me just get them on the board and chop them up a little bit. I got some cilantro and lettuce over here. Give me a second here. It's a little cilantro, a little lettuce in here. Let's get some tomatoes in here. Look at these plum tomatoes. Are these insane or what? Get some tomatoes in here too. Tomato better not be overripe. So I don't like overripe tomatoes. They don't taste so good. Let's get these chopped up, you guys. All right, let's get some tomatoes in there and make it a little salad. Patty's JHA says, love your acting. Who's acting? These are real phone calls, Patty. They're actually real. That was the chicken factory. Yeah, and they hate me. Everybody hates the medical medium. You're going to learn that out there fast. Hey, you guys, I'm healing. I'm doing medical medium. What? Where's all the hate coming from? Where's all the spiritual racism coming from? Doing a little bit of cucumber here. Why am I hearing everybody's so spiritual, everybody's so woke, but they can't handle the fact that I get my information where I get it from, and it's saving lives? I don't get it. Lifestyle by Beta says, people that lived long and survived on eggs and dairy and such didn't have the viruses and bacteria people have today. Correct. And guess what? I'm going to add to that note. In the next 6 months to 5 years, the crap storm that's going to happen in people's health is going to be unimaginable. Unimaginable. And that's because of pathogens, right? That no one ever even dealt with. Putting some cucumber slices in the salad. Let's put some onion in here too, you guys. Let's get a little onion in here. I gotta make a ketchup, but I'm making the salad really quick. You guys keeping an eye on all this? How you guys doing on Clubhouse? Did you guys disappear? Are you still here? Someone getting more, what happens is when, I just saw a comment come up where people say they get more gassy after drinking celery juice. Absolutely. A lot of people will. That's what happens when you start whacking C. diff, whacking streptococcus and E. coli and staph that's sitting inside your gut. I'm going to give you guys a piece of wisdom right here from Spirit of Compassion that's really powerful, and I'm teaching doctors this all the time. The good bacteria in your gut, right, does not stop bad bacteria in your gut. The good bacteria in your gut does not battle the bad bacteria in your gut. Did you know that? The bad bacteria in your gut does not battle the good bacteria. You know they don't give a crap about each other, right? You guys know that, right? I'm just letting you know. They don't work against each other. Got to get more good bacteria in your gut. Got to get more biome in your gut, more microorganisms in your gut. Got to get more probiotics in your gut. Are you kidding me? That has nothing to do with whatever's bad in your gut. Whatever's bad in your gut stays in your gut. They don't compete. They don't play with each other. They don't fight with each other. I'm just telling you right now, this is critical to know, okay? This is critical to know. The good bacteria in your gut does not care about the bad bacteria in your gut. The bad bacteria in your gut doesn't care about the good bacteria in your gut. They don't compete and they don't fight and they don't battle. Good bacteria is not going to go and clean up any rancid proteins and rancid fats and in putrefied proteins either that are rotting in your gut. Good bacteria is not going to fix that. I don't know. Good bacteria is not going to fix problems in your gut. Your bad bacteria is still going to be sitting there festering under rotting protein and rancid fat in your gut. Your bad bacteria is still going to be in there happy as a clam. Your bad bacteria is still going to be happy. Bad bacteria doesn't care about good bacteria. They don't go against each other. They don't fight. They don't even look at each other. Nothing happens. I mean, honestly, you guys, that's worth the price of admission. If you're like new here, that alone it's worth its weight in gold from Spirit of Compassion. I'm just the messenger, but that's worth its weight in gold. I'm telling you right now, worth its weight in gold. It's common sense too. That's what's crazy. So how do we clean out the bad? Medical medium tools. Medical medium tools. There's thousands of medical medium tools, different protocols, different ways of doing it, customizing it to your best, and learning how to do it. Celery juice is one right here. Bam. Wham. There it is. Boom. Celery juice is right there. Which I think I'm going to have some. Rebuilds the liver, strengthens the adrenals, knocks out pathogens, rebuilds your HCl. As that celery juice goes, why does this thing have to be 60 pounds right now? And the thing is when that celery juice starts running through, okay? When that celery juice starts to run through, it's knocking out H. pylori, it's knocking out Streptococcus, E. coli, it's knocking out viruses, knocking out bacteria, knocking out bad fungus, the bad stuff. Not the candida, which is good fungus. It's knocking stuff out. And that's just one thing right there all on its own, which is important to know. Got some onion in here. Let's see what else, you guys. Bugs have a membrane. Let's go into that. So your Streptococcus, your C. diff, right? Your staph, your E. coli has a membrane all around it. You see those little things sticking up on that bug? It's attached to the membrane, right? See the little thing sticking up from that bug? Right? Yeah. You're dissolving that with celery juice. But that's not the only way to heal. But you need good bacteria to balance the ratio and serve you. That's not true. Gene, it's not true. That's just something you're being taught with no science behind it. With pseudoscience behind it. It's pseudoscience. No one knows how the inside of the gut even works. Nobody knows what happens to food when you eat it. Gene, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I love the fact that she said that because it helps all of us. You're saying, but you need good bacteria to balance the ratio and serve you. It's not true. Not true at all. Okay? And it's very important to know. Okay? Because no one knows. The people who come up with all the gut theories don't even know why anybody's sick. Gene, so important to know. They don't even know why anybody's sick. They don't know why anybody's suffering with CFS. All the gut health doctors in the world can't fix somebody with bad CFS because they don't know why anybody's sick with CFS. The Epstein-Barr virus is inside the liver and on the nervous system, and that's why people get the worst CFS. It has nothing to do with good bacteria or bad bacteria. It's really important to know. Good bacteria, there's no such thing as keeping a balance of good bacteria and bad bacteria, and that's how it all works. That's not how it works. Good bacteria doesn't care about bad bacteria, and bad bacteria doesn't care about good bacteria. They don't compete. They have nothing to do with each other. Here's how it works. The bad bacteria you have to learn how to kill off and get rid of. Whether you have good bacteria or not. See how that works? See? All right? Shingles virus is the shingles virus and the Streptococcus inflame the intestinal tract really, really bad. The shingles virus and Streptococcus inflame the intestinal tract really, really bad. That's how it works. Your intestinal tract gets inflamed because the shingles virus is causing colitis, right? Colitis. And Crohn's, right? Even SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, right? All that's caused by shingles and Streptococcus. These are the things that really create a lot of inflammation in here. And you can have all the good bacteria you want. You can be pounding that good bacteria. You can be putting all the good bacteria you want in there. And it has nothing to do, it's not going to change anything to do with that shingles and that colitis. I've seen people suffering with colitis. They're taking every single microorganism known to science and research in alternative medicine, in conventional medicine. They're downing them. They're eating them. Tons of them. Here's more microorganisms. Here's more microorganisms. And their colitis is killing them. Because no one knows how to go after the virus that's causing their colitis. You see how it works? You see how simple it is? Think about this. Gene, think about this. Here's pseudoscience. Here's pseudo-fake BS science from science and research and alternative science and research. They'll tell you got to have a balance of good and bad bacteria to balance it out. Really? You can have the most good bacteria you ever thought you can ever want. And you can have the shingles virus ripping a hole in your lining, causing you to have the worst colitis where you have to get surgery. See where it all falls apart? Do you see where everything falls apart? in alternative medicine and conventional medicine. It all falls apart. It all falls apart. What causes bloating? So, there's a couple of things that cause bloating. You see the stomach right here? Right? Your stomach has a couple of glands in them. Has a few stomach glands in there, okay? It's little tiny glands. And these little tiny glands produce your gastric acid, which is your HCl. Produces your HCl, just so you know. Just letting you guys know. Your stomach glands produce it. But what we do is we kill our stomach glands with vinegar. Vinegar. Years of vinegar. Oh, I only had vinegar in a salad a couple of years ago. You had vinegar in your ketchup. You had vinegar in your salad. You had vinegar in your mustard. You had vinegar in your horseradish. You had vinegar in everything. You had vinegar in your bone broth. You have vinegar on all your salads. You have vinegar in your sauces. You have vinegar in your dressings. You have vinegar. You drink vinegar all the time. You drink it straight out with champagne, which is basically vinegar. It's all the same. It's vinegar, right? And you kill your stomach glands. And then you're doing your caffeine, you're doing your chocolate, you're doing your chocolate, you're doing your cacao, you're doing your cacao, you're doing your caffeine, your coffee drinks, your matcha tea, your teas, your green teas, your black tea, and you're killing your stomach glands. When you kill your stomach glands, you're going to have bloating down the road. You lose your HCl. And here's what happens when you lose your HCl, right? Here's what happens when you lose your HCl. I bet you the podcast doctor is going to be mimicking this pretty soon now too, stealing this information, be talking about stomach glands any day now. Exactly, right? It's all right, because, I'm just going to haunt them. So here's the deal, right, is that stomach loses its HCl, stomach glands, and now you can't kill your pathogens. It doesn't matter how much good bacteria you put in you. You hear that on Clubhouse, you guys? You can put all the good bacteria you want in you till the cows come home. But unless you get your HCl strong so you can kill your bad bacteria, you ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Unless you know how to restore your HCl, because your HCl is what kills your bad bacteria. That's how it works. The purpose of taking probiotics, okay, is a theory, right, that we need good microorganisms in our gut, and we do. But those microorganisms aren't the ones they put in your probiotics, you guys. They're on foods in your garden. I talk about this in the Medical Medium book. Hopefully this all doesn't come crashing down on me right here, because I got this guy in my way right now, but I gotta bring him out for a second. What happens is he was just in my way, so I brought him out. I don't have any reason to bring him out right now. I don't even have anything to say about him, but I brought him out. But I could say this. One way you kill your liver, which eventually kills your HCl, is you eat too much pork or you eat bacon throughout your life. You do bacon and pork, whether you're animal protein or whatever. But what happens is that his ear's in my mouth right now. What happens is that you kill your stomach glands too. You kill your stomach glands by doing too much fat. Let me just put him away because I was grabbing something else. Hold on. So in here, I talk about the microorganisms that you use. So the microorganisms they have in probiotics, you guys, aren't the ones that make you give you what you need to produce things inside your gut, right? It's the elevated biotics. You guys grow parsley in your garden? If you guys live in an apartment and you just put parsley and you grow one parsley plant this year, if you pluck that piece of parsley and eat it right in your mouth direct, you get a microorganism. A lot of them. Those are the ones that you're supposed to get. Science research doesn't know that. They're just doing all the same crap. They're giving you probiotics that we don't have in our gut. So Dan Slater says, when do you start seeing results after starting Celery Juice and Heavy Metal Detox Smoothie? Hello? Yeah. It all depends on what you're doing. Did you just ask me when do you see results on Celery Juice and this Heavy Metal Detox Smoothie? It depends. What are you eating? Are you doing eggs? Are you doing milk, cheese, butter? What kind of pathogens do you have? Have you looked in the Medical Medium books to figure out what pathogens you have? How much metal do you have in your system? Do you have mercury? Did you look in the medical medium book so you can figure out mercury? Are you doing nutritional yeast? Because you can't get better with that. Apple cider vinegar? How much vinegar have you done? You might need a little bit longer on your celery juice. How much celery juice are you on? 32 ounces or just 8 ounces? You might need a little bit more, longer time. Heavy metal detox smoothie? Sure, you might need more time, but what else are you doing? Are you doing chocolate? Did you have cacao last week? Did you have cacao last week? Or was it 2 weeks ago? You had cacao. That just delayed everything. Yeah. What else are you doing? It all depends on what you're doing. And then not only what you're doing, it depends on what pathogens and what varieties you have. I talk about that in the medical medium book. Some people heal really quick. Some people need some time because they also can't let go of a lot of the brainwashing. Yeah, they've been brainwashed to be high chasers. So it's hard to heal really fast when you're chasing all the highs. You can go as far as you want to go with medical medium information. You can get better and heal. You just got to know about customizing your protocol, learning how to get away from the troublemaker foods and start new medical treatments. Yeah. We just have to be careful with everything we do. We have to learn to question everything. Anyway, there's always a way to heal. Okay. All right, I'm going to move the dummy. I got to make ketchup, you guys. The other thing, too, it's also about what supplements you're using. I forgot that on the phone call. And what supplements you're using. Are you using alcohol ones, or are you using the right stuff? Like, are you using the Golden Seal that works? The Vimergy Golden Seal? Or are you using the Vimergy Magnesium? Or are you using the Micro C? The Vimergy Micro C? Question everything, Andrea. Question everything. Absolutely. Question everything. Are you using the Micro C? You know, what kind of vitamin C are you using? Are you using the bad stuff? Are you using the bad vitamin C and not the good stuff, like the stuff that's really easy on the system, the Micro C? Is what's in your cat's claw? Because cat's claw is critical for healing for a lot of people. But is somebody using one with alcohol, one with natural flavors, one with citric acid, one with other junk in there, right? It's another thing too. Like, what are you guys using? People want to heal. If you got the viruses, the Epstein-Barr, and you're sick and you got all these problems and fatigue, are you using the right L-lysine? This is the Vimergy L-lysine, the one I recommend friends and family. You can use the one you want. You got your own free will. You use the one you want, but this is what I recommend friends and family. It's the Vimergy stuff. V as in Victor, I, M as in Mary, E-R-G-Y, right? And Skin CPR, Vimergy, VIMERGY.com. And I'm not sponsored by them. But, you know, everything matters. Everything matters. Are you using the right stuff? Because there's not crap in here. It's not the fake stuff. Yeah, it's the quality that counts, but it's not even just that. It's even more than just quality. It's without the citric acid and the MSG and the cassia gum and the fillers and garbage. Yeah, and the MSG and the natural flavors. And so it all Darlene, it's Vimergy is the one I've always recommended. I recommend other companies that I like too, but this is the one that I'm really recommending friends and family. And you know, like people say I got anxiety. I'll get a family member that calls me out of the blue. I haven't talked to them in 2 years. They're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I got anxiety. It's going through the roof. I said, well, how much lemon balm are you on? They're like, lemon balm? What are you talking about, lemon balm? I said, I told you 2 years ago to get a lemon balm. They're like, yeah. I'm like, you got to get on the lemon balm. It's critical, and the right one. And then I tell them, well, you got to be on the Vimergy lemon balm. And then all of a sudden they buy a lemon balm and it's got alcohol in it and all this garbage in it. And they're like, yeah, I was using it. Elizabeth says, help, my dentist said I have decalcification spots from lemons. I'm a daily lemon water drinker. What should I do? Well, is this... hold on. Calm down. Is this Elizabeth's dentist? You're Elizabeth's dentist? You just told her that lemon water is why she's got eroded teeth? Really? That's kind of funny. Because how long you been a dentist? Because no one's drinking lemon water out there. There's billions of people on the planet. They're all in dental chairs, getting root canals, bridges. Their teeth are falling out of their heads. And they're not drinking lemon water every day, but Elizabeth's teeth are falling apart because of her lemon water? But not all what about the other 300 million Americans that are in dentist chairs every day? Are they drinking lots of lemon water too? Because I'm confused here. I'm talking to Elizabeth's dentist right now. What? Don't hang up. Don't hang up. You know I'm right. Wait, I'm not laughing at you, dentist. Did you know that there's 300 million people in America alone? And they're all in dentist chairs. Yeah. They're all drinking lemon water? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, why are they getting their teeth drilled? Tell me that one, dentist. I know you're Elizabeth's dentist. Oh, you're giving her good information? Oh, you are? Okay, you didn't tell her to stop caffeine and cacao? You didn't tell her to stop coffee drinks? You didn't tell her to stop vinegar and ACV or any vinegar? But you're going to tell her to stop a lemon? Did you tell her she could have mineral deficiencies and the only way to get calcium back into her teeth is through lemons? Did you tell her that? No, because you don't know. You don't know, dentist. You're such a great dentist. Such a great dentist. I'm glad you totally screwed over Elizabeth. So nice of you. You know, nice fear-mongering. Don't tell her about all the vinegar she did all these years. Don't tell her about all the cacao and chocolate she did all these years. Don't tell her about the coffee she drank. Don't tell her about anything else. Don't tell her about the dairy products and the eggs from years ago. But tell her that her lemon water is why her teeth are actually having trouble. Such a great dentist. Don't tell her about the mineral deficiencies. Don't tell her about all the mineral deficiencies. You so screwed over Elizabeth just now with your misinformation. You totally threw her under the bus and the lemon water she's drinking. Does it feel good? Does it feel good to have misinformation? Yeah. You didn't tell her about all the bad bacteria that creates bad acids inside her gut that could be there. You don't tell her about her mineral deficiencies. You don't tell her about the cacao she ate. You don't tell her about the apple cider vinegar. Oh, you know why? Oh, yeah, that's right. You know why, dentist? Because you're on cacao yourself and you're on vinegar yourself. That's right. And you don't want her off of it. So you're going to tell her it's a lemon. Great job. Thanks for screwing over Elizabeth. Real smart. Okay, I'm going to hang. Oh, you hung up on me. Hung up on me. Elizabeth, I just gave it to your dentist, and your dentist hung up on me. Great dentist. What happens is you have years of mineral deficiencies, and the vinegar just also adds to it. The chocolate adds to it. The caffeine just destroys teeth. These are just some things right there. Anyway, I was talking about like basically the best stuff, right? I mean, all that. I was talking about that stuff, like the supplement stuff, and but what happens is coffee, chocolate, apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar. What it does is every time you have it, even if it was 2 years ago, it draws calcium from the center of the teeth. Draws calcium from, and that's how teeth, they basically fall apart on everybody later on. You guys, I got to get these French fries. I got to get the ketchup going, okay? Mineral deficiencies before we're even born. When we're born, mineral deficiencies, you know? All right, let's get this figured out. Teeth are time capsules. You can be doing cacao 5 years ago, and then they start breaking apart years later, but you got to catch up to them, and you got to do the right things. Lemon water is something that's good for your teeth. Okay. Do you guys know? You guys know I'm not like young, right? You guys know I'm not like 30 years old. You guys know I'm not like 20, 30, 35 years old, right? You guys know I got years on me, okay? All right? Years on me. I've sucked on 100,000 lemons, oranges, limes, right? And I'm the only dude my age that has all my teeth with no problems, right? The only dude that has all my teeth with no problems. All the podcast doctors, they got veneers, implants, they're missing teeth everywhere. They've got implants here, implants there. They've had their teeth ground down, restored, crowns everywhere, bridges. Some of them have dentures, veneers everywhere. And I'm talking about young people in health. Not just the podcast doctors my age. But the young people in health, all their teeth done, teeth work done, but they'll sit around and say, don't do lemon. Lemon's bad. Lemon water's bad. It's insane. I believe my energy is coming back after 1 month on medical medium. Louise, that's amazing. All right, I'm going to make some ketchup. So I'm going to take a little bit of some tomato paste right here, you guys. I'm making a little ketchup. You believe TikTok called and they congratulated me for being back? Veneers are everywhere now. You guys, just so you know, no one even has the real teeth anymore. 90% of the young people in their 20s all have veneers now. 30s all have veneers. There's dudes out there, they're all getting filler in their faces, like dudes everywhere. They're getting like the masculine look. There's all these dudes. I know a practitioner who had all his face done. He's 30 years old, 32 years old, and he called me up, right? And he had his face done. And he said he wanted the more masculine look, so he's this guy, and he got his jaws kind of like taken out a little bit with filler. And he's got the and he told me, he said, EW, why don't you go for the more masculine look? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? He goes, why don't you go for the more masculine look and go with the filler? They'll fill in like their cheeks here, and they'll put a little filler like here, and they'll put a little filler back here. He said, what they'll do is they'll put a little filler here, and it'll make your nose not look so big. I'm like, are you telling me I got a big nose? He goes, no, I'm just saying that all the dudes are doing it now. All the guys that are on like YouTube and podcasts are all doing it now, all the dudes. And so he's telling me, so don't be fooled that they're all doing it. And I said, I know they're doing it, right? I'm pretty sure they're doing it. He said, all the dudes on YouTube, all the influencer dudes, 95% of all the influencer dudes now are getting eye filler here in their jawline, and they're getting lip filler now. All the dudes are getting lip filler. He said, you know, why don't you do like a reconstruction of your face, man? I'm like, dude, that's so rude. And he's like, and I said, he's a friend of mine. And he goes, I'm not saying you're ugly or nothing, AW. I'm not saying that, but you can get the masculinity, because you don't look masculine. You know, you don't have that masculine look. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, you know, you kind of got that feminine look a little bit. He says, you can take like, you got that feminine face look. And I'm like, cut it out, dude. You're gone too far. And he goes, no, listen to me. I was talking to my cosmetic doctor, and he said that he can put filler in the jawline, and he can put filler here and filler under the eyes and on the lips. And I said, okay, and then what? He goes, well, everybody's doing it in YouTube. He's a YouTube dude. And he's a big YouTube dude, right? So I won't say his name, because then he might get upset because it was private. He's probably so pissed right now, even though I didn't say his name. And so he said, he said, all the dudes in YouTube, all the trainers, they're all doing it. They all got filler in their face. All the trainers, they'll deny it, but they all got filler in their face. All the trainers, all the dudes. He said all the YouTube dudes, all the workout dudes, they got filler in their face. They all got filler in their face. Okay? They got all on there. That's what they have. Just so you know. All the dudes. Just think about that, right? So don't be fooled, right? Don't be fooled. Because I'm all natural, okay? I haven't got the veneer. I'm all natural. All the podcast doctor friends of mine, they don't have a tooth left in their mouth, man. They lost it when they were in their 30s. They had like everything done. They're drinking their coffee all these years, eating their chocolate, eating their whatever the heck they're eating. Their teeth are all shot. BB Acaro, it's true, their teeth are all freaking shot, right? And they make it look healthy. They all want that healthy look so they could do a TED Talk, you know, so they could do something. They want their teeth all pearly white and perfectly. They got them all reconstructed and done and implants done. Health with Liz, I swear to God. Swear to God. It's unbelievable. They got all hair implants. They got all their teeth done. They got all the filler in their face. And so looking healthy isn't what it means these days. It's fake. It's incredible. It's incredible. I gotta make this ketchup, you guys. I can't. Let's put a little apple juice in this ketchup, which makes it really good. Got a little apple juice in here. Making some ketchup. Let's put a teaspoon of honey in this ketchup. Anyway, put a little lemon in this ketchup. Mixing it up. Let's put a little garlic powder in this ketchup. Put a little onion powder in this ketchup, you guys. Make some ketchup. I gotta get these fries off the pan here. Right? Gotta put a little cayenne in here. Here's where it gets you. Just put a little. That's where it gets you. That cayenne, man. That cayenne bites. Little oregano in there. A little bit of black pepper in there. Why not? So I have a different question. Do you think the breast implants can cause any inflammation in the body? Breast implants don't cause any inflammation in the body. None whatsoever at all. Breast implant illness is confusion out there. It's not the breast implants that cause the problem. But the breast implants, once they start leaking or getting a little older, they lower the immune system. I've talked about this for years. They lower the immune system. And when breast implants lower the immune system, then something else in your body goes wrong. The breast implant cannot create inflammation. That's misinformation out there. The breast implant can lower your immune system, which then allows Epstein-Barr to worsen, just like the plague. I told you guys all these years, and I even published it, okay? The plague that's going around today lowers the immune system so that Epstein-Barr comes up. A podcast doctor just stole that information from me, by the way. Just stole it. Didn't even cite it. It only comes from Medical Medium. That's where it originates from. And the plague out there today, just like the flus lower the immune system so that Epstein-Barr can come out. Breast implants, when they start going wrong, they lower the immune system so that Epstein-Barr comes out. That's what breast implant illness is. It's viruses that are in women's systems that they either had since a child, got from their parents, or got from a relationship, right? And so that's what happens. It's why plenty of women are okay with breast implants. See? There's a whole bunch of women that are fine with breast implants, right? Breast implants. On their first year, first 5 years, they're fine. And then there's a whole bunch of women that on their first 6 months of their breast implant, it's all going wrong. The first year of their breast implants, the first 5 years of their breast implant, whatever, the first 2 months, it can lower the immune system so that then if they have an Epstein-Barr around, the Epstein-Barr creeps up. Same thing as the flu. The flu, I hate the flu. It knocks your immune system down. People with Epstein-Barr get sicker. The plague that's out now today, which is basically glorified like flu, right? Boom, it knocks you down, and then boom, your immune system shot. And so that's how it works. And then the virus creeps up. The Epstein-Barr virus, the cytomegalovirus, the simplex 1 cold sore virus, simplex 2 herpes virus, the shingles virus, they creep up. So breast implant illness is the breast implants lower the immune system. And look, I've told women before that have asked me, Anthony, I don't have any problems with my health, and I have breast implants. My breast implants aren't leaking. What should I do? I said, just leave them in. Take care of yourself and leave them in. And take care of yourself. You don't have to take them out. You can leave them in and take care of yourself. That's all. And I tell women, and women that have come to me with breast implant sickness where they're having problems, but their breast implants aren't leaking or anything, but they're having problems. And if the breast implant's leaking, you do want them out. But if they're not leaking, I've taught women that, look, if your immune system's dropping a little, let's build it back up. Let's get rid of the Epstein-Barr, and then you can keep your breast implants if they're not leaking. This is really important information. I was making some ketchup. Put a little bit more of this in here. I'm going to do a podcast on it. I have 2 podcasts that I'm working on. One is a teeth podcast, oral podcast. Another one's a breast implant podcast. I got some other ones too. I have a plague podcast I'm working on, so I will be getting some out. I don't know which order they're going to be in. It's probably going to be plague, then teeth. All right, so let me get some French fries going here. Some ketchup going here, you guys. You know what I like? I like making a mess. I like making a mess. You know? But the part I don't like about making a mess, you guys, see, these are a little bit crunchy on some you know, underneath them. And one thing I don't like about making a mess is I gotta clean the mess. I like making a mess, and then I guess I don't like making a mess. How about that? I just realized I got a lot of cleaning to do. I just stole a fry. Stole another one. So good. Oh my God. I'm not getting a high. So good. You know why I'm not getting a high? Because there's no oil in here. Oil makes it so you chase the high. So when you put oil in your food, oil on your potatoes, your adrenals have to then spike. And then you're now addicted to the fat. You guys can't let go of the fat. You guys can't let go of the fat because you can't let go of the fat because the fat gives you an adrenaline high, an adrenal high. So you can't get rid of the fat. This is why you guys stay addicted to the fats. That's why the cult in alternative medicine wants you on fat. That's why the industry wants you on fat. They want you to fat yourself to death. Makeup says what to eat to heal endometriosis. I'll tell you what to avoid to start with, okay? So, anybody with endometriosis, I talk about the real cause in this book. You can take it to your doctor if you want. Get it free at the library if you don't want to buy it at Amazon.com. But I talk about the supplements too in the endometriosis section. See if we can find it. I think I'd know this book by heart by now, but you know what? There's so many medical medium books. There's 7 medical medium books now, and they're so packed with medical information. There's fibroids, here's endometriosis. I talk about the true cause of endometriosis. I'm in Cleanse to Heal. Right? You guys on TikTok? Clubhouse, I'm in Cleanse to Heal right now. I talk about the true cause, and I talk about supplements, right? And it shows you the different supplements. Ashwagandha, 1 dropper full twice a day. You can ask your doctor what they want to do, but this is what I recommend my family and friends. I got a family member that has endometriosis, so I told her to do the ashwagandha. That's the Vimergy ashwagandha. It's the best one there is out there. V as in Victor, IMERGY.com. That's the Vimergy ashwagandha. So it says ashwagandha, 1 dropper full twice a day. Don't listen to me though. Do what your doctor tells you. If you've got endometriosis, I'm just telling you what I tell my family. So, once I get rid of it, my PTSS completely your PTSD. Doreen, incredible on TikTok. So I got the ashwagandha right here, and then it says barley grass. There's the barley grass. I got the Vimergy barley grass right there. So that's there. What else does it say on here? It says cat's claw. So for endometriosis, it says cat's claw. Ask your doctor what's right for you. Maria says on IG, you healed my endo, Anthony. Incredible. So proud of you. Oh my God. So proud of you. Trin says, I have severe endo, but also autoimmune. Can you take ashwagandha with autoimmune? Listen to your doctor, but I recommend ashwagandha for autoimmune. It doesn't get in the way or cause problems with autoimmune. With Spirit of Compassion's information. I recommend that for family. That's the cat's claw one, but that's the ashwagandha. But don't do what I'm recommending, because I'm not recommending anything to you, because you should listen to your doctor and what your doctor tells you. But I'm telling you what I offer my family member, what I've offered my family member. I've offered my family member the ashwagandha with endometriosis, and she's had autoimmune. Then there's the cat's claw, 1 dropper full twice a day, it says in here, and then it goes on down. There's the lemon balm. Autoimmune is a viral condition, just so you know. It's a viral condition. I don't know where my lemon balm went, but that's okay. But I got a zinc here, because I bet you that might be in here. Vitamin C and zinc autoimmune isn't your body attacking itself. That's not what it is. It's a viral condition is what it is. I'm going to steal a fry real quick, you guys. So for endometriosis, there's a micro C, it says here in the book, right? So, I mean, it's all important. The zinc tells you what dosages. That's the book right there. X Rose X. Good to see you. You can read, if you read Medical Medium Book 1, okay, you'll see the autoimmune and what supplements to take and all that stuff. You love the Vimergy Micro C, it's incredible. Okay? And the recipe's in this book too, by the way. The recipe's in that book. I got the, let's see, where's my salad? My salad's here. So I got a salad. Can I put lemon on the salad? You guys, all my teeth are going to fall out. No, wait. I think that dentist is calling. My God, is it that dentist? Elizabeth, is that dentist? A terrible dentist? Well, stop yelling. Okay, I know you're a dentist. I know you're Elizabeth's dentist. You hate me now? Look, I'm putting lemon on my salad. Am I going to lose all my teeth, dentist? Dentist? Are you there? I'm putting lemon on my salad. Am I going to lose all my teeth? Really? Oh my God, am I going to lose all my teeth with this french fry? Am I going to lose my teeth? Yeah. Am I talking with my mouth chewing, my mouth open? Yeah. Okay. You guys, I love you guys. God bless. And I'll see you next time. Lemon is supposedly acidic. It's actually alkaline. Lemon's alkaline. When the minute it touches your mouth and goes in your body, it's actually alkaline. You guys hear that on TikTok? You guys hear that in TikTok and Clubhouse? It's alkaline. That's how much misinformation is out there. It's absurd. It's absurd. Medical medium information is about bringing you back to like sensibility, reality, like take you out of the cult. You guys have been brainwashed by the cult for so long out there. By the science and research cult, the alternative medicine cult, the conventional medicine cult. You guys have been literally brain screwed so bad. It's so sad. It is so sad. It's heartbreaking. It's so sad. Now they're saying, there was an article out there that said potatoes are actually good for you. They stole medical medium information. Nobody thought potatoes were ever good for anybody. I've been fighting for potatoes for years, putting out information, putting out podcasts for 35 years. And now some article didn't cite medical medium and took my information. I'm sorry, how potatoes are good for you. I love you guys. So good. But make sure you have your caffeine. Make sure you have your caffeine. I think my friend's calling. No, the phone didn't even ring. How did you do that? Yeah, I got some coffee. Yeah, I got some coffee here. It says sustainable. Fair trade. Well, you can just drink coffee through a straw and it won't touch your teeth. And so medical medium's wrong. Wait a minute. It does destroy your teeth. It just has to enter the body? Didn't know that. It just has to enter the body and then it destroys the teeth. Removes calcium from your teeth. This coffee's really good. It's sustainable. I don't buy that sustainability crap. I get it's a positive thing. But when they do the coffee sustainability stuff and they do the cacao sustainability, do you guys realize that Africans that are harvesting cacao have nothing? They get $50 a year. They live in tents. Their children are sick. They're suffering. They have no food. They can't survive. And they're slaves. It's like people don't know it. The caffeine industry has enslaved Africans. Enslaved them. The hypocrisy is so sick. They've enslaved Africans to sit there and slave away, cutting cacao and not getting paid for it. and then selling their cacao and not getting paid. Other parts of the world too. Okay? And so that's what the caffeine industry has trillions of dollars. They can literally save these families in Africa and give them more than $50 a year. And they don't. Because there's evil people in the world, and we know that. Anyway, I love you guys. I will eat these fries after I hang up. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys soon.